Dear student, in last lecture we completed chapter number first, that is linear equation in two variables. I think everyone understood that part and completed problem set. Now we have to start with new chapter, second chapter from maths 1. It is quadratic equation. Dear students, this is not new for you. In previous standard you learn about the polynomials. Suppose I write here 2x plus 5. This is one expression. Suppose I write here 2x square plus 5x plus 7. Then here it is 3x plus 6x cube plus 10. These are the expressions, and in standard 9th you learn these expressions are called as polynomials. Poly means many, nomials means terms. There are many terms, then it is polynomial. Can anyone tell me what is the type of this polynomial? This polynomial is a linear polynomial because variable is a x and the degree of that variable is 1. Therefore this polynomial is called as a linear polynomial. Now see the second type of a polynomial. In this case there is a one variable x, it used 2 times. That means there are 2 terms of variables and maximum index of that variable is a 2, and therefore this polynomial is called as a quadratic polynomial. And in this third polynomial, if we observe the variable is a x and the maximum degree of the variable is a 3, therefore we call it as a cubic polynomial. Dear student, this is about the polynomial. Here it is, in this expression variable is a x and maximum index or the degree of this variable is a 1, therefore this polynomial is called as a linear polynomial. Second, 2x square plus 5x plus 7, maximum index or the degree of this polynomial is 2, therefore this polynomial is called as a quadratic polynomial. And the third one, here it is maximum degree is a 3 and therefore it is called as a cubic polynomial. Same way we have to see the quadratic equations. It is quadratic polynomial, we have to see the quadratic equations. Now this is only the expressions, but if we have to know, or if there are two sides, left hand side and right hand side, and equal sign is there, suppose I write here 2x plus 5 equal to 0, then this expression converts into the equation, and in this equation is called as a linear equation. As we learned in previous chapter, it is linear equation. Now in this case, this 2x square plus 5x plus 7, 2x square plus 5x plus 7, I write it equal to 0, then this is called as a quadratic equations. Now 2x square plus 5x plus 7, this is quadratic polynomial but equal to 0, or we write here equal to 10, then also it is two sides are there, therefore it is a quadratic equation. Now if we have to see exactly what is quadratic equation, then suppose any equation which is written in a form of ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Then that equation is called as a quadratic equation. In short, we can say that this is a general term or this is the standard form of quadratic equation. But there are some conditions. conditions are like this. First of all, A, B and C. These A, B and C, these are real numbers. One variable is used. This is the second condition. And the third condition is the degree of this variable or the degree of this expression is 2. Degree means maximum index of the variable. Here the maximum index of the variable is a 2. Therefore, it follows two properties. First, A, B, C are real numbers. Second thing is that this maximum index of the variable is a 2, and as we see in a linear equation, ax plus by plus c equal to 0, this A and B not equal to 0. In this case also, here A is not equal to 0. Then the any equation which is written in a form of ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0 is called as a linear equation is called as a quadratic equation. Now dear students, you understand very well, this is a polynomial, quadratic polynomial, and this quadratic polynomial we write it in a form of quadratic equation. Here ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0 is a standard form of a quadratic equation, and in a standard form of a quadratic equation, a, b and c are real numbers. A not equal to 0, here b may be 0 or c may be 0, but here a should not be equal to 0. Then any equation which is written in a form of ax square plus bx is equal to 0 is called as a quadratic equation. Now dear students, we have to see, as we solved in a previous chapter, that is linear equation in two variables, we learn how to solve the linear equations in two variables. We find out the solutions of linear equation in two variable. Now we have to learn about the roots of a quadratic equation. Therefore, we have to see the another topic, roots of quadratic equations. Now what is the root of quadratic equation? Suppose I write here one equation. Suppose x square plus 5x plus 7 is equal to 0. Now this is a quadratic equation. Now in this quadratic equation, x square plus x square plus 5x plus 7 is equal to 0. If we compare this quadratic equation with our standard form is ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Now if we compare this equation with standard form, we come to know that, compare this, first term is here 1x square and here it is ax square, therefore the value of a is equal to 1. Second, 5x is there, I write here bx, therefore b is equal to 5, and here c is equal to 7. Got it? Therefore, if the equation is given and if we have to find out the values of ABC, then we have to compare the given equation with the standard form, and by comparing this we can find out the values of A, B and C. These are the coefficients of the terms. Now in a quadratic equation, this is called as a quadratic term, this is called as a second term or the middle term, and this is the constant. This middle term or constant may be 0, but this quadratic term never be a 0. Therefore, ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 is the standard form of a quadratic equation. Now we have to learn about the roots of the quadratic equation. Now root of the quadratic equation means what? Means the value of variable which satisfy the given equation. Roots of the quadratic equation means the value of variable which satisfy the given equation. What is the meaning of this? Suppose in this equation x is a variable, and in this variable suppose I substitute x is equal to 1. Suppose I put x is equal to 1 this equation, and I solve the left hand side. This is the left hand side and this is the RHS and this is the LHS. Now if we have to solve the LHS, therefore we have to write here LHS is equal to x square plus 5x plus 7. Now put x is equal to 1. Let's see what happens. Here it is x square, that is 1 square, plus 5 into 1 plus 7. The square of 1 is a 1, plus 5 into 1 it is 5 plus 7. Now here it is 13. Now see, when we substitute x is equal to 1 in the LHS of the given equation, our answer is a 13. That means LHS is not equal to RHS, because LHS is 13 but RHS is the 0. They are not equal. Therefore LHS and RHS are not equal to each other. Therefore this value of variable does not satisfy the given equation. Therefore this x is equal to 1 is not the root of quadratic equation. I think everyone got this. The value of variable which satisfy the equation, that value is known as a roots of a quadratic equation. Dear student, let's take another equation. Suppose I write here x square plus 2x minus 15 is equal to 0. This is a quadratic equation. In this quadratic equation we have to find out what is root. Therefore suppose I write here x is equal to 5. If I take x is equal to 5, then what will be the LHS? Therefore write down LHS here, x square plus 2x minus 15. Now substitute x is equal to 5. Then it is 5 square plus 2 into 5 minus 15. Square of 5 is 25 plus 10 minus 15. It is 25 plus 35 minus 15, it is 20. Now LHS is equal to 20. Here RHS is a 0. Therefore LHS is not equal to RHS. Therefore x is equal to 5 is not the root of this quadratic equation. Now let's take another value. Suppose we take x is equal to minus 5. Then again we have to write LHS is equal to x square plus 2x minus 15. Now dear student, x is equal to minus 5 square plus 2 into minus 5, and here it is minus 15. Then square of minus 5, it is 25. Here it is minus 5 into plus 2, it is minus 10, and here it is minus 15. Then it is 15 minus 15, it is 0. Now LHS is 0. Therefore we can say that LHS is equal to RHS, and when x is equal to minus 5, LHS and RHS get equal. That means x is equal to minus 5 satisfy the given equation, and therefore x is equal to 5 is the root of given quadratic equation. Here x is equal to 5 doesn't satisfy the given equation. That means both sides are not get satisfied. Therefore x is equal to 5 is not the root of quadratic equation. X is equal to minus 5 is the root of this quadratic equation. Dear student, I think everyone understood what is quadratic equation. Equation involving one variable and maximum index of variable is 2, then that equation is called as a quadratic equation. In your textbook, definition of quadratic equation is given. You have to write down that in your notebook. Now we have to start with practice set 2.1. First question is given. Write any two quadratic equations. We have to write any two quadratic equations. Suppose, see, I write here 2x square equal to 0. This is a quadratic equation. What is the condition? Any equation, variable is a 1 and maximum index of that variable is a 2 and coefficient of quadratic term is not 0, then it is quadratic equation. Ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. In this case, b and c are 0, therefore it is quadratic equation. Second, we can write 3x square plus 5x equal to 7. This is also quadratic equation. Here variable is a x, maximum index is a 2 and a is a 3. It is not equal to 0, therefore it is a quadratic equation. If we have to write equal to 0, then we can convert it like this: 3x square plus 5x, this plus 7 we have to take on minus 7 is equal to 0. Therefore these are the two quadratic equations. Now see the second question. Decide which of the following are quadratic equations. Some equations are given and we have to decide whether that equations are quadratic or not. If we have to decide any equation is a quadratic or not, we have to follow standard form. That means ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. A, b, c must be real number, and second thing is that a should not be a 0. That means if we try to write any equation in a standard form, and if we write it in a standard form, then it is a quadratic equation. Now see the first question. X square plus 5x minus 2 equal to 0. It is in a standard form already given. See, variable is a 1, x is only variable and maximum index of variable is a 2. Therefore it is a quadratic equation. We have to write here x is only variable and maximum index of variable is 2. Therefore it is a quadratic equation. Now same way, see the second. Y square is equal to 5y minus 10. It is in a standard form. See here, first quadratic term, then we have to write the middle term. It is 5y, but it is on right hand side, we have to take on left hand side, therefore it becomes 5y, and this minus 10 will become plus 10 equal to 0. That means ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. It is a quadratic equation. We can write here y is only the variable and maximum index of the variable is a 2. Therefore it is a quadratic equation. Now let's see the third one. Y square plus 1 upon y equal to 2. Yes student, we have to write the equation in this form. For that purpose we have to eliminate this y. Now if we just only see the equation, we come to know that there is a one variable and the maximum index of the variable is a 2. It is a quadratic equation, but if we try to write it in a standard form, we have to eliminate this. For that purpose, what we have to do, we have to multiply by y on both sides. Therefore, by multiplying this, y into y square plus y into 1 upon y is equal to 2 into y. Now see here, y into y square, it becomes y raised to 3, that is y cube, and this y get eliminated, it is 1 and it is 2y. Now y cube minus 2y plus 1 equal to 0. Dear student, here y is only the variable, but maximum index of the variable is a 3. Therefore, we can write here maximum index of variable is not 2, it is 3. Therefore, it is not a quadratic equation. I think everyone understood this. If we observe, just observing, we come to know that it is quadratic. But if we try to write it in a standard form, we have to eliminate this. After elimination, we will get the equation like this, and maximum index is not 2, it is 3. Therefore, it is not a quadratic equation. Now same, the question number 4 is there. It is same as that of the third. You have to solve that. Now we have to start with question number 5th one. See here, we have to try to write this equation in a standard form. Multiplication of 2 bracket is given, and multiplication of 2 bracket is given. At that time we have to multiply the second bracket with first bracket. That means we have to multiply by every term to the every term of the second bracket. That means we have to multiply this m with m minus pi plus 2 with m minus pi equal to 0. We multiply this m with this and 2 with this. Therefore, m square plus 5m plus 2m minus 10 equal to 0. Now here m square minus 5m plus 2m, it is minus 3m minus 10 equal to 0. Dear student, if we observe here, we come to know that the maximum index is a 1. But if we solve this, then we get here maximum index is a 2, minus 3m minus 10 equal to 0. That means this equation we can write it in a standard form. Therefore, this equation is a quadratic equation with maximum index is a 2 and one variable, that is m. Therefore, this m we can write it, m is only variable and maximum index of variable is 2. Therefore, it is a quadratic equation. I think you can solve the sums based upon this. Let's start with the question number 3rd one. See the question number 3. Write the following equations in the form of ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Then write the values of a, b, c for each equations. Total 6 equations are given. We have to solve the 5th one. One is easy, you can solve that. Now say 2y plus 10 minus y square. As you know that our standard form ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. First of all, we have to write the quadratic term. Here, which is the quadratic term? It is minus y square. which is on right hand side, we have to take on this side, therefore it become y square. Then which is the middle term, plus 2y, and this constant term is also on that side, therefore we have to take on this side, minus 10 equal to 0. Now see, ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Now by comparing with ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, we got a is equal to 1, what is b and what is c. B is equal to 2 and c is equal to minus 10. These are the values of a, b and c. See the second one. Here x minus 1 bracket square equal to 2x plus 3. Now see this bracket, x minus 1 bracket square. That means we have to expand this by using the a minus b bracket square expansion formula. What is that? It is a square minus 2ab plus b square minus 2ab plus b square. Same way we have to write here square of first term x square, minus sign, multiply this 2 and make the double, that is 2x, and square of this, it is 1, is equal to 2x plus 3. Now x square minus 2x, this minus 2x we have to take on this side, it is minus 2x plus 1, this plus 3 we have to take on this, minus 3 equal to 0. Now x square minus this minus 2x, it is 4x minus 2 equal to 0. Now by comparing with ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, we get here a is equal to, compare this, it is 1, what is b? B is equal to minus 4 and c is equal to minus 2. Let's see the third one, x square plus 5x, this minus in bracket 3 minus x, that means we have to multiply this bracket with minus 1, therefore it will become minus 1 into 3, it is minus 3, and minus 1 into minus x, it is plus x. Now x square plus 5x, this plus x will become minus x, and this minus 3 will become plus 3 equal to 0. Now x square, this plus 5x minus 1x, it is plus 4x plus 3 equal to 0. Now by comparing with standard form, we get a is equal to, b is equal to, and c is equal. A is equal to, here it is 1, b is equal to 4, and c is equal to 3. Now start with the next one. 3m square minus 2m square plus 9 equal to 0. I think everyone understood this. Minus 9 plus 9. Now it is 3m square minus 2m square, it is 1m square plus 9 equal to 0. Now by comparing standard form, or we can write it like this, m square plus 0m plus 9 equal to 0. And now by comparing with standard form, we get a is equal to, b is equal to, and c is equal to. Here a is equal to m, a is equal to 1, b is equal to 0, and c is equal to 9. I say that b may be 0, c may be 0, but a should not be a 0. next one. Here it is. We have to multiply this bracket with p. Therefore, it is 3p plus 6p square is equal to minus 5. And here it is 6p square plus 3p plus 5 is equal to 0. Now, by comparing with standard form, we get a is equal to b equal to and c. A equal to 6, b equal to 3 and c is equal to 5. See the question number 4th one. Determine whether the values given against each of the quadratic equation are the roots of equation. Equations are given and values of variable are given. We have to decide these are the values of this equation or not, roots or not. See the first one, x square plus 4x minus 5 equal to 0, and the values are x is equal to 1 and x is equal to minus 1. Therefore, first of all, we have to write LHS, x square plus 4x minus 5. We have to find out for x is equal to 1 first. Therefore, we have to put x is equal to 1, that is 1 square plus 4 into 1 minus 5. Square of 1 is 1 plus 4 into 1, that is 4 minus 5. It is plus 5 minus 5 equal to 0. LHS is 0. RHS is also 0. Therefore, we write here LHS is equal to RHS. Therefore, x is equal to 1 is a root of given equation. Now, let's start for the x is equal to minus 1. Again, we have to write for x is equal to minus 1. LHS is equal to x square plus 4x minus 5. Substitute x is equal to minus 1. Minus 1 square plus 4 into minus 1. Write it in a bracket. Minus 5. Square of minus 1 is a plus 1. Plus 4 into minus 1, it is minus 4 and it is minus 5. Then it is minus 8. Now LHS is not equal to RHS. Therefore, x is equal to minus 1 is not a root of given equation. Same way, we have to solve the second one. For m is equal to 2, LHS equal to 2m square minus 5m. Now put m is equal to 2. Therefore 2 into 2 square minus 5 into 2. 2 into square of 2 is 4 minus 10. It is 8 minus 10. It is minus 2. Therefore LHS is minus 2 and RHS is 0. Both are not equal. Therefore not equal to RHS. Therefore we say that m is equal to 2 is not a root of given equation. Now see the next one. Second, for m is equal to 5 upon 2. What is LHS? LHS is 2m square minus 5m. Now we have to substitute the value m is equal to 5 upon 2. Therefore 2 into 5 upon 2 bracket square. Don't forget to write it in a bracket. Minus 5 into 5 upon 2. Now solve this. 2 into, make the square of this 5 upon 2. It is 25 upon 4 minus here 25 upon 2. Now here it is 25 upon 2. See, if we simplify this, 2 to the 4, that is 25 upon 2 minus 25 upon 2, it is 0. Here LHS is equal to 0. We can say that LHS is equal to RHS. Therefore M is equal to 5 upon 2 is a root of given equation. Now see the question number 51. See the question. Find K if x is equal to 3 is a root of equation kx square minus 10x plus 3 equal to 0. One equation is given, kx square minus 10x plus 3 equal to 0. In this equation, x is equal to 3 is the root of this equation, it is given. And we have to find out the value of this k. Now see here, this x is equal to 3 is the root of this equation. That means if we put x is equal to 3 in this equation, it satisfies the equation. Therefore, we have to, by using that, we have to find out the value of this k. K means the coefficient of quadratic term, that is value of a. See, as x is equal to 3 is a root of equation kx square minus 10x plus 3 equal to 0. Therefore, put x is equal to 3 in equation kx square minus 10x plus 3 equal to 0. Now see here, therefore here kx square minus 10x plus 3 equal to 0. We have to put x is equal to 3, therefore k into 3 square minus 10 into 3 plus 3 equal to 0. Now this square of 3 is 9 and this k as it is. We have to make the square of only 3. Minus 10 into 3, that is 30 plus 3 equal to 0. 9k minus 27 is equal to 0. Minus 30 plus 3. Now add 27 on both sides. 9k is equal to 27. Divide by 9 on both sides. 9k, divide 9 on both sides. Here it is k is equal to 27 upon 9, and we get here k is equal to 3. 9 3s are 27. As x is equal to 3, we get k is equal to 3. See the question number 6.1. Activity based question is there. One of the roots of equation 5m square plus 2m plus k equal to 0 is minus 7 upon 5. Complete the following activity to find the value of k. Dear student, one equation is given 5m square plus 2m plus k, and its root is given minus 7 upon 5. And we have to find out the value of this k. It is same as the previous one, but it is in activity form. See, first of all we have to write minus 7 upon 5 is the root of quadratic equation 5m square plus 2m plus k equal to 0. Therefore put m is equal to minus 7 upon 5 in the equation. Therefore 5 into minus 7 upon 5 bracket square plus 2 into, what is the value of m? We have to put here minus 7 upon 5 plus k equal to 0. Now dear student, to write the value in this box, we have to solve this. For solving this, we have to write here 5 into minus 7 upon 5 bracket square plus 2 into minus 7 upon 5. Now see, 5 into 49 upon 25. Square of minus 7 is 49 and square of 5 is 25. Therefore it is 49 upon 5. This we can write 49 upon 5 plus, here 7 into 2, it is minus 14 upon 5, and this we have to solve. Now 49 plus minus 14 upon 5, therefore it is 5. 49 minus 14, it is 35 upon 5. Therefore we can write here 7. 5 7s are 35, and this 7 goes on that side, it becomes minus 7. Therefore the value of k is minus 7. Dear student, write down all this sum in your notebook and try to solve the sum from the problem set. Thank you.